am Pedro.
Jessica Monsons. I'm 29, although I hate to admit that.
I'm 19 years old.
I'm 18.
I'm 19.
23.
I am
23 years old.
I'm 20 years old.
I'm 21.
I think it's worth it.
Because it's gonna be fun.
I'm 100 and no on St. Catharines trip. A sinner in my life is like. It's like I'm 100 and no on St. Catharines trip. A sinner in my life is like.
If I understand it well, people are living in a time of disruption.
I'm in media production because I'm finding myself.
The reason why I'm in media production is because I've been brought up in the industry of media and film, and it's something that I relate to very closely to my heart.
I've just always been obsessed with like media, like social media, communications, just like all of that has always like drawn me in.
It's very interesting.
I'm in media production because I love to design things.
I like art, and this is like it gives you the freedom to express yourself. Like I'm not so academic.
I love videos, I love editing, I love filming them, and I'm actually like, I love photography too, so I think like the program really fit with my needs.
I am in this program because I like film.
I don't know, I felt like I wanted a program that could help me express myself and like express my creativity.
My dream job is to be a journalist.
What's your niche?
Define niche.
Like specialty.
Specialty.
Probably editing.
I like Photoshop. I love photo shooting, and I think I'm good at like finding small detail on the everywhere.
Niche is what, a hobby again?
I think my niche or like the direction I found to love the most is film, but I think photography is gonna stick with me for the rest of my life.
Like within this program and like what we've seen, I would say that I've probably like leaned more towards photography than anything else.
Well, I really don't know. I consider myself kind of multidisciplinary.
I really like animation.
I feel like part of me just really loves video creating. Like that's kind of the thing that has always made me like tick and just made me excited. Ever since I was little, I would always make little like montages and make little storylines, but at the same time I also really love writing. So kind of like a mix of the two.
What were you doing when the concept of your project came to you?
I don't really remember.
I was talking to my mom.
As a class.
Disruption and time. I was thinking about society right now.
Just like start writing, and the idea of the plot just came into my mind.
Actually, this project comes to wrap up everything I've been doing at La Salle so far. I feel like all of my previous classes led me to where I am today. At first I thought of a more like dark concept. I wanted to encompass like photography with illustration, and it was kind of just too dark, and I had done a few sad projects in other semesters, so I wanted to find a more positive outlook on such a negative theme.
The concept of my video has kind of always been in my mind, just not really as laid out as it became.
I was sitting in my bed and I was listening to one specific song.
How do you feel about your project right now?
I feel pretty confident, but it's kind of some like things are lacking, but I will work on it.
I'm proud of myself.
I'm really proud of the shots I was able to take.
Okay. I don't really know like how I feel about my project right now. I'm like really proud of my pictures, and like they're a lot better than I thought they would be.
Challenging, but I think it looks nice.
I don't know, I put so much energy and work, and I feel like I want to show it to the whole public, and I want people to see.
Right now, it's going great. The project is due in 5 days, and I think I'm gonna get it done.
Well, I think it's going pretty well actually.
It was really fun. It went faster than I expected, but
It's always good to be safe.
It's gonna be fun. Have you encountered any disruptions?
Clever.
Forgot my hard drive. And two people didn't show up.
Was relying on like models for my shoot, so I had to like book with like other people, like for them to be there at a specific time, and like they said yes, and then they said no.
I think this project is like disruptionception.
99% of what we live in is disruption. It's crazy to think, but this whole world is just so fast-paced, and everyone has to be doing something, going from point A to point B.
The only disruption I've found is like when I'm trying to do something and it doesn't work the one way I want it to, so I have to do it another way, or I just scrap the idea.
Like timing myself, like planning what to do, what's next, and finish. I had like a party scene in an apartment, and we had a smoke machine, and the smoke machine made the fire alarm of the whole building go like on, so everybody was evacuating from the building.
I was a little bit late.
It's hard for me because I feel that I'm a little like too hard with myself, so I go over and over of one thing, you know, and looking for different alternatives, and I'm just like going crazy, but it's actually going well.
And you're not organized, then you end up like taking just more time to do like the simplest of tasks. So where do you find peace when things get crazy?
When things get crazy, it's really easy for me to get overwhelmed by everything, so I like to meditate.
For me, like I isolate myself, like to think like what's going wrong, and I kind of meditate myself.
I would say mostly music.
I find peace within myself.
You know, girls go shopping. I have a lot of places because not all places are available. I find a lot of peace in people that have, like, to me, they are my peace. If not, like, you know, loud music and driving, or yeah, it's pretty much it.
Actually, in this, animating, drawing still frames, and going to the next frame and redoing it and moving it slightly to the left and up. It's not hard work. It's easy, and it's really just a relaxing thing to do.
Who is a part of your support system?
My main part of my support system are my parents.
My family.
My boyfriend, which is a big like logical person, and I'm very emotional, so it's very good. And then I have Vanessa, who at school like really like keeps me grounded.
My boyfriend?
Basically my mom.
Honestly, all of you guys, like you guys are really my support system. Like you guys are the ones who have seen this like project like come up from like the beginning until now. And like I could say like my family, like my boyfriend, my best friend too, but like they are definitely my support system like for everything else in my life. Like I need those people like forever, but like for this project particularly, like I've spoken to you guys the most about it, so I know that when I show it at the end, like it's you guys who will like get it like the most. Like you guys will like understand it, and like yeah, so like you guys have definitely been like a huge support. Even like the different critiques, like making the presentation, like putting in the effort, like getting the feedback from you guys, like is what made me like get to this point. So definitely like the class.
My parents, my friends.
Well, definitely my husband.
It's a lot of work, but it's worth it.
Organize your time.
Take the time to like appreciate the people around you, because like everyone in like the class, like especially at LaSalle, like comes from such like a different background than you.
You need to be creative.
When you're in any type of creative program or media program in particular, you're given projects where they want you to kind of express yourself and get out of your comfort zone. And I think it's so much easier to just choose a simple project because you think you'll get the grades. But I feel like that's missing the point of media completely. I feel like if you're in this program, you're in it for a purpose. And I feel like just think as outside the box as possible.
Don't wait till the last minute. That's the one thing I can share, is do not wait till the last minute, because that's going to put you in the butt.
For any projects, go for whatever you want and try
different stuff if you can, but don't limit yourself. Go beyond your limit, and yeah, I think you'll do fine.
Don't skip the briefing, don't skip the research, don't skip the sketching.
Don't give up never, and do whatever you love always.
Thanks.
Cause I'm in another time zone. Liming, coke in a cup with a lime. And if I'm spitting this time, this shit at any given time, it could all be gone. I'm just keeping up with my grind.